Good. Maybe. Good morning, everyone. Today is a day that I've been putting off for a week. It's hoof trimming and vaccination day. I wait till they're about 6 weeks before they have their babies. So right now they're probably pushing actually 4 weeks. So maybe they should have been done a week or two ago. Anyway, 4 weeks is still okay. The vaccine is a TASVAC. It's a clostridial disease prevention, and then I hoof trim at the same time. So hoof trimming I do at least once a year, sometimes twice a year. I have a unit that the ewe goes into on her feet. We swing her upside down with this unit, and it's better for us on our back. We can get them done really quick. It's also good for the ewe because it actually it demobilizes her, so she's not flailing around, which once they start flailing around, the hoof trimmers can go flying. I can get hurt, she can get hurt. They can still move and dance, which kind of sucks sometimes, but for the most part, they stay pretty still. I've got a lot of jobs starting to overlap right now. We finished our white beans last night. We're heading into soybeans probably tomorrow. He's got some cleanup to do on that combine. So it's a rat race in here to get my management jobs done, so then I can take over the buggy driving for Mark. I was actually waiting to handle these ewes when it got cooler. It was way too hot at the beginning of the week. When it's 30 degrees, feels like 40. These ewes they still have their full wool on. They get sheared in probably 2 weeks. To move them and they're pregnant, it's not good on them and it's not good on me because they wouldn't have probably wanted to move and then it'd be grumpy. So that is the plan for today.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I'm a king of rock, there is none higher. Sucker MCs should call me sire. To run my kingdom, you must choose fire.
Okay, I've got my handling system all set up. They're gonna run through here. They're gonna go through the handling tub and up through the chase, and then that contraption is the actual device that lifts them and turns them upside down. Okay, show you how this sucker works. So we got this side screwed in. I'm gonna push this down so he comes to the bottom of the crate. And then squeeze this side. So they're rams, so they're a bit bigger, so they don't need squeezed quite as tight. And then you flip them over. Hey, buddy. Hi. This is a really good time to test to make sure his testicles are in good order, which they are. His feet have been done, so I'm just going to trim them up a little bit, but Shania's done it, and I am going to give him this vaccination. So I take a little bit off the tips, just to find where I can scrape out the manure, and then wherever it curls over, I don't know if you can see much. Good foot, buddy. Yeah, these trimmers suck. So, just a little bit off the edges. Anything that's starting to curl over, because they like to curl over their pads, I trim those off, so I should be able to just see the bottom. And it doesn't hurt them. It just, if you cut too deep, then it would bleed and it would probably hurt. But for the most part, I just get down to their pad and try to get it as flush as I can. And I'm going to get some better hoof trimmers. Flip that over. There. So he's done. And then I just let him out.
I won't stop rocking till I retire. Now we rock the party and go correct. All sets are on time and rhyme connect. Got the right to vote and good elect. And other rappers can't stand us, but give us respect. I wanna rock.
finished up for the day. I thought I'd take a couple seconds and show you what we actually use for hoof trimming. So the actual crate itself, the turntable, is a Vino. I don't know if we can see here. It's a Vino. I think they're out of Holland, I believe. We have a local dealer real close to us, so I got it through him. It was one of the first things I actually got when we got the sheep, and it's been worth its weight in gold. It gets used, well, it gets used every 6 weeks, so different groups coming in. The hoof trimmers that I ended up using, it took me forever to find them this morning, but these ones are my favorite. And I like them. They are a Saboten out of Japan. I like them because they're longer blades and they're thinner. So, and they're a nice thin light handle because I did like 70 sheep today. 70, yeah, around 70. And my hand is so tired because I actually was given these ones. They're a little different. They're a shorter, stubbier blade, and I don't like them as much. They're just a little clumsier and thicker, and my big old hands are just really sore. So, wasn't very enjoyable today just because I didn't have the right tool, because these ones, my old ones, are really dull, and we try to sharpen them. Every time you sharpen them, they get a little bit of a space, and then the hooves catch, and then it's just a pain. The vaccination is called Tasvax 8. And I could try to tell you everything that it covers, but I can't pronounce them. Clostridial diseases are the big things that it covers. So what happens is I give them, it's a booster shot. All these ewes have been vaccinated numerous times, but every time they lamb, I give them a 2 ml booster. When the lamb drinks the colostrum, she should get all the protection she needs, or he, up to about 12 weeks of age. And at that point, you can decide as a farmer whether you vaccinate again, if you're going to keep those lambs as ewe lambs, say. For me, that's what I do. Or if they're a market lamb, by that time, it's not even worth doing. So a lot of farmers just choose not to vaccinate at that point because they go to market almost too soon. Your withdrawal date is, I think, 28 days. So you have to be very careful at that point. That is my protocol. That's what we do. The animals look happy, and I think I'm coming down with a cold, and that's just perfect right in time for harvest. I think that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, everyone.